Welcome back to session. Um, in our initial session, we had you to take the strong interest inventory, and the results from that particular inventory came back 98% artistic and 97% social. So, according to the initial interview, it lines up with your creative side,
Yeah.
your creativeness, I guess, and your social, your ability to socialize and communicate well. And because of those high percentages in those two areas, I would like to maybe discuss with you the treatment plan that I have set up that addresses those two areas of the exam. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, I know that you are unemployed right now and you're looking for work. And according to the strong interest inventory, it points to those particular jobs where you can actually use your creativeness. And I know that you are a musician or a singer,
Right.
and you're looking for work in the music industry, particularly your church ministry.
Right.
Okay. In terms of, you have any questions regarding this?
Well, I kind of
result?
expected that because I'm really good at the music and the music industry. I actually got some calls about jobs in Atlanta. So
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. So I'm hearing that there are some possibilities
yes,
that are lining up for employment, possible employment.
yes.
Excellent.
So
Good
thank
to
you.
hear.
Yeah,
Good
you
to
helped me
hear.
good.
Good to hear. Good to hear. One of the a few recommendations, as a matter of fact, as four particular recommendations I want to speak to you about. One in particular is to maybe look at revamping your resume
Yeah.
and maybe including some of your past music experiences in the music industry, particularly in your church ministry. Also, would like to also recommend if you have any videos on Facebook or YouTube that maybe you can put that particular site on the resume,
Oh.
so potential employers may be able to get a sample, if you will.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. That's a good idea.
Have a sample of your performances,
Yeah.
so they'll
Absolutely.
have an idea. And then also, I would like you to also maybe do a genogram to kind of give a history of your family's employment history, your mom, your dad, the siblings in your family. Just kind of give us an idea of the structure of the types of jobs that family members have done in the past, and it's kind of interesting because it kind of you may be able to see a pattern or whatever of what types of jobs that align to what's been done in the past with family members. So
Okay.
I want to maybe work on that.
Yeah, that
And,
sounds like something I could do.
And I can give you an example of what a genogram is and how
Okay.
it's done.
Okay.
And the next recommendation I would like to recommend is what's called a card slot. It's kind of
Coin slot. I never heard of that before.
Well, it's actually if you ever played a card game when you're pulling different cards out and matching cards or whatever. It's kind of like that, where you're matching your a particular card that states that, for instance, you prefer to work in a job by yourself versus working a job with people. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's pretty much how I am, but
yeah.
I know how to.
So that's an interesting tool, I guess you would call it, to kind of help us look at some of the areas that are important to you
Right.
in a career type environment, or job environment, workplace. And lastly, I would like to have you come in and do what's called the Myers-Briggs type indicator. So basically, we're trying to line your personality up with a number of jobs that would fit your personality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's a very good indicator of some things. So in terms of your personality and lining up particular job positions. And the reason I want to include the Myers-Briggs is to have something to compare to the strong interest tool that we used earlier. This kind of compare some things to see the personality line up with the music ministry, and I know you have the talent and the gifts to actually do your music, but I want to also make sure that some things line up, so we'll have a second, I guess, opinion, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, I might not want to do music all my life.
Yeah, that's
Think
understandable.
about something else, so that would be good.
Yeah,
to
that's
see what my other
understandable.
options are.
Exactly. We definitely want to make sure you have the opportunity to see all the options that are available to you. And so, again, we want to be able to work on our resume
Okay.
and maybe bring it up to date and include some new and fresh information on that may be appealing to potential employers,
Okay.
as well as working on the genogram and the card slot, as well as the second inventory, which is the Myers-Briggs type inventory, dealing with personality. But the strong basically came back saying that you are have a high percentage in that creative area, and that's what we want to do. We want to be able to look for jobs where you're able to express yourself creatively. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
So does that sound okay?
Absolutely,
Okay.
it sounds cool to me.
Okay. And what I would like to do now is maybe set an appointment. You have any questions for me?
Well, I pretty much already knew I was autistic because of my music, but I'm really interested to see what the other, what you say that test was again?
Yeah, the Myers-Briggs type inventory.
Yeah, that. I'm interested to see what that's gonna say.
Okay.
And I'm really want to look at some long-term things as far as a career.
Okay.
I'm not sure how how music is.
Right.
You hear today and gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. What you did.
And then we definitely want to make sure that you have those other options
Yes.
in case we're hoping that the music works for you.
Yeah.
But as I guess a plan B, we want to make sure that there's something else you can maybe look at.
Okay. All right.
All right?
Thank
And
you.
we'll set an appointment for, say, next week.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Would
I'll
Tuesday
in
be
town.
okay?
Yeah, Tuesday's fine.
Let's go with 2:00.
Yeah, 2 is good.
Tuesday, 2
Yeah,
o'clock.
that's good.
Excellent.
All right,
Well,
thank you.
thank you very much
Mr.
for coming
Merlin.
in.
All right, Mr.
All right.
Merlin.
Take care now.